Yes, good people, welcome back to the channel. So today I thought I'd show you my latest purchase. This is going to be my new daily driver. It's a 1998 Mk4 VW Golf GTI 1.8T. Yes, completely standard unmodified example. She's got some rough bits around the edges. It's a bit of a project car, but we're getting through it bit by bit. So I paid 900 quid for this Golf, finished in a satin silver metallic. It was a lady owner who owned it for 6 years. Her uncle owned it for a couple of years before that, and then going back a bit further, we got full history documenting previous keepers. I got the original bill of sale from brand new, shows you all the extras it had put on, like it's got electric sunroof, it's got this metallic paint that they had to pay extra for, a few other bits on it, but like I was saying, she's a standard example. I've had it for a few weeks now. I've had to do a few little bits on it. She's got a tow bar on the back. Most people would want to get that straight off, but for me that could come in quite handy if I want to get a trailer to pull some cars, or you know, I've got a lot of land here, so getting the trailer up here could be very useful, or even pulling a caravan up here. I wouldn't use it everyday use, but you know, always handy to have. So she's got the original Montreal alloy wheels, which I quite like. I like the standard OEM look. I may go for something a bit bigger, but for now these will do the job. They're clean enough. 2 tyres on the front. One was completely bald, which I've replaced. This one could do with replacing, so that's going to be next. The back one's pretty much like new, but she is pretty straight. A few little marks here and there, but all original paintwork. Unfortunately, this driver's side wing has definitely seen better days. It did have mud flaps on the front, which I've taken off, and there was a lot of mud right inside the arch there, which I've cleaned out. But a wing, but on eBay you can get a brand new wing painted to the colour you like for around £120, so we'll be replacing that driver's one. Along the seals, it ain't too bad until you get to the back. I've put some crust on there for now, but that needs a little bit of tidying up, and I'll repaint that silver, but it's still pretty solid under there. As you can see, the wheels are in pretty decent order. Got mud flaps on the back, which I may keep on, not sure yet. And the worst bit, it's got a few little marks here and there, but the worst bit was this side. Obviously I knew it was a bit rusty under there, but there is a big hole. Now I've ordered a new seal for this. A mate of mine's gonna cut that little bit out, weld it in, because the rest of the seal is okay. And then because it's so low, it's going to be quite easy to smooth it in, paint it back up, and you'll never know. They do tend to go on the seals anyway, but apart from them 2 little bits, she ain't bad. So jobs I've had to do on this so far is I've put a new starter motor on. There was a leak on the rear caliper, but it was the little washers on the banjo bolt. I sorted that out. So when I bought it, I had a blow on the exhaust. The centre pipe, there's a little sleeve that the clamps are completely rusted away, so we replaced that. It's all the original exhaust, original cat, original back box. So for now we're leaving that on. It's not blown or nothing. We replaced the clamps, and that's all sort of fixed. But yeah, she is a nice stock example. As you can see, factory fitted sunroof, which means it hasn't got air conditioning. Doesn't really bother me. One less thing to go wrong, and they do draw a bit of power, so yeah, I'm quite happy with that. But being a Mk4 GTI, for some reason VW thought a wood trim is the way to go. But yeah, she is completely stock. So she's got Recaro seats, which are pretty darn comfortable. A little bit of wear on the bolster. There's been a repair on this bolster, and a little bit there that needs sorting out, but apart from that, she is pretty clean inside. She's got a Sony head unit, which is playing up. It did come with a Pioneer one that was playing up also, so I've ordered a factory OEM tape cassette and CD changer. That's pretty much the way I like them, standard. Just my kind of thing. The glove box handle's broken, so that's something we need to sort out. The hazard switch and the rear heated screen button they were worn out and faded, so I replaced them with some out of my stash. She has got 139,000 miles. Obviously I need to replace this at some point, but I want to keep it pretty much standard, sort of how it is at the factory. The armrest was broken, so I replaced it at the minute with the coin tray. I probably will get another armrest at some point when I find a clean one. It's got the cup holders in the back and the ashtray is broken, so something else will need a repair. But yeah, the seats in the back are minty fresh. So in the boot it did have a load liner in there, so underneath was pretty clean. I must admit the carpet is got no stainage. It's got the full size spare wheel, all the toolkit, the wheel nut, and the patent code is LB7Z. Again, that's satin silver metallic. Had to do a little repair on the parcel shelf because the clips broke, so that's holding her up for now. So under the bonnet I did give it a bit of a spruce up under here. I've taken the covers off because I think they look better without them. So this is a 1.8 turbo AGU engine. It was feeling like it was lacking boost, and then I noticed the wires to the N75 valve were snapped off, so I've done a bit of a harsh repair for now until I get a new little wiring loom. The original Bosch factory diverter valve I've replaced with this forged 008 one. Don't really add much more in terms of sound with a stock airbox, but once you stick a sport airbox on there you will get some sweet turbo sounds. But she is a pretty clean unit under there. Yeah, being the AGU, it's got the throttle cable, and it's also got the this, I forget what it's called, but it's for the ignition coils. There's an element inside there that you need to keep cool in the airbox. It's also got the altitude sensor. So the later ones are a bit more sought after, the later engines, but these ones are pretty solid engines. It's got the KS03 turbo. The later ones have the 3S, but I'm not really going to go mad with this. I might give it a light tune up, keep it pretty stock. I took the insulation cover off the bonnet because I think it just looks better without it, and the engine is pretty quiet on this, so yeah, I reckon we should start her up. When I bought this there was 8 fault codes on it, and I've actually got through them all now, so there's no fault codes. She runs good. Yeah, nice smooth engine. Clutch is good. Clutch was replaced recently. The front brake discs are going to need replacing soon, so I'm going to get some vented brake discs and get some like green stuff pads or something. Yeah, she runs good. Yeah, 150 brake horsepower. She does pull nicely. Not like mega quick, but yeah, good clean car. So with a sunroof, she is all electric. Unfortunately the trim off the cover has come unstuck, so I've pulled that off. That's something I need to fix at some point, and this orange gluey foam stuff is quite messy. But she's also got, and also if you press that button she does the tilt. Oh yeah. Yeah, she purrs. A few little bits of rust here and there, but nothing major. Underneath she is clean, no oil leaks, there's no rot under there apart from them little bits on the seal and the wing there. Easy fixes, we'll get her back up to spec. So yeah, this is my new daily for going to work. I only work 3 days a week, 10 miles down the road, so in terms of fuel it ain't too bad. But yeah, she's a tight little car, so I'll probably be doing a few more videos on this in the future, so be sure to keep an eye out for them. I've still got my T4, but this will be my little daily runabout car. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll do some more videos of this in the future.